Welcome back. Before publishing your e-commerce website, it's very important to make sure that everything is working perfectly. And you also need to know that the process of maintaining your e-commerce website is continuous. So you'll always need to revise your code in case you want to add more features, or in case you want to remove features, or in case you want to edit features. But of course, before publishing it, you need to make sure that everything is working. So one of the most important things that we need to fix before publishing the website is that in all pages, in almost all pages, I'm using the session. And the session is included in every single page like this. And instead of including it like this, I'm going to remove it from every single page. I'm going to remove it from here. And I'm going to remove it from here. Also from here. I'm going to remove it from here. Also from here. And from here. Here I'm not using it. And from here as well, we don't have it. And from here as well, we need to remove it from here. And we need to remove it from here. We don't have it here. We don't have it here. So we don't have it here. We don't have the session start here. And here, payment, at the top, we have it, so we need to remove it from here. And from the registration, we also need to remove it from the top. And here as well, we need to remove it from the top. And finally from this page. So now what I'm going to do is that remember in the header I already added the session here. I said session start, and I'm going to include the header in every single page because every single page already uses the header. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to move the header I'm going to move the header at the top. I'm going to move the header at the top. So in the header, let me show you the header. The header, we have the session start, and we need to include the header in every single page. So I'm just gonna copy the header and then pass it at the top. I'm gonna display it at the top rather than here. So I'm gonna remove it from here and then add it at the top in every single page. So here is gonna be the header is gonna be here. And also in all of these pages. So here, account, I'm gonna say header at the top, and then I'm gonna remove it from here. And make sure that you don't include the header twice. You would only need to include the header once. So let me also move it from here and add it at the top. And in every single page. So I'm going to pause and then I'm going to come back to you once I'm done. So I have the header in every single page, as you can see at the top, header here, and header here, and header here, and header here, and header here in every single page at the top. And the header itself, the header page itself, this header has the session at the top. So this is how it works, and let me now show you what is going to happen if I save, and let me head on over to the browser. So now in the browser, let me refresh, and as you can see, if I go, for example, to the cart, it's perfect. If I go to the shop, it's perfect. You can go to the account, you can log in. Let me log in and check that everything is working. Email.com. Let me log in and make sure that just everything is working. So it's working perfectly, there is no problem. Here there is no problem. So everything is perfect. Even the payment page is perfect. Everything is just perfect. And it's also important to it's also very important to know that you can create a separate file for the session. For example, instead of adding it in the header, you can create a separate file and include the session in it if you want to do this. But I recommend doing this because this is easier. You just need to add it in the header, and then the header is already there in every single page we have.